Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Today I have another installment of my makeup collection and maybe declutter. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know that it is sometimes hard for me to declutter. Some things are easier than others. We'll see what happens today because a lot of these I don't really work with, so we'll see anyway. Today I am going through my single shadows. They are all housed in this little container here. And in the top, I just wanted to show you what else I have. I have up here, I have brow products, a couple of primers, a mascara melt off, and then my things that I keep from different collections. So this is mostly my ColourPop times Hello Kitty and ColourPop times My Little Pony, the things that I'm not using, but I just got for a collection because those are two of my favorite things. Not necessarily the new My Little Pony, I haven't watched any of that, but My Little Pony was a huge thing in my childhood and I remember loving them, so I really loved the ColourPop collection. I wanted to show you some of my Super Shock shadows. I have these four here. From the Hello Kitty collection. Again, these I have not used at all, but they are here. So we have Small Gift. Ooh. School Bus. It's a nice bluey color. Friendship File. And Rainbow. So those are the first ones. All right, moving along, we have this drawer here, which has an assortment of things. Some of these are duos, eyeshadow duos, but I have them saved in the same spot because duos they're not much bigger. Two things I am going to declutter right off the bat are actually the same, I am pretty sure. Rio de Rose Gold. These are coconut watercolor eyeshadows from Josie Marin. You have to shake them up. And then it's I don't know, I've never opened them. I have the two applicators right here as well. So I'm going to declutter those right off the bat because I just don't use liquid eyeshadows. That seems like a lot and messy, and I'd rather pass them on since I've never opened them. Other things I'm going to pass right along because I have never opened them and I feel really bad about it are from Wet n Wild. This was the gold collection that they did, and these are all loose pigments. They're limited edition. This one was Kung Fu Lightning. Really pretty. I mean, they're gorgeous. I have so much. Dom and Cherry on top. I actually probably will put these in a giveaway. Heart of Rose Gold. They are still sealed and everything. Just never got around to using them. Other things that I am going to declutter, I'm just starting out right with the declutter. This is LOC, which I can't remember, Lots of Color or something. Love of Color, maybe it's Love of Color, that might be it. I have two of these. I have Heavy Petal and Out of Your Shell. They are both eyeshadow sticks. I've used the one a little bit, but I don't reach for them. They're hard because I am very oily skinned, so I'm going to pass those along. Same with this one from Laura Mercier. Oh, that's so pretty. These are gorgeous colors. Like, there's nothing wrong with the colors. It's just I never reach for them, and they don't really work on my skin. This is Rose Gold. I also have this one that is from Bobbi Brown. It is the Long Wear Cream Shadow Stick in the shade Golden Pink. Again, just gorgeous. Lovely, but never reach for it. Same thing with this. This is Bruyere. I have no idea. That is what it is. It is another shadow stick. That is the shade. It's really pretty. It is in the shade. It doesn't even say what the shade is. It's gone. I have three of these also from CoverGirl. These were from the Hunger Games collab that they did. So I'm going to see if one of my friends wants them. If not, they will be tossed. They are the flamed out shadow pencils. And yeah, they were cool. and they were supposed to be tie-in with the Hunger Games. I don't even see what the colors are on them, but they were cool, but I never reached for them. Another thing that I never reached for is from Korres. This is another eyeshadow stick. This one is in a gray color. It's gone. Same thing with this Estee Edit. This one is really dark. I don't think I've even used it. It's the Edgiest Kohl shadow stick. I guess you can kind of make colors darker. It's going to be gone. One thing I'm going to put in my giveaway is a jumbo eye pencil in Milk from NYX. It is the white one. It's never been opened, still sealed, so I'm going to put that in a future giveaway. That was a lot. I mean, this drawer is much clearer now, right? Things that I do like, the Shimmer Veil from Cover FX. This is in the shade Amethyst. I've used it a couple times. It's okay. It doesn't have the lasting power that I would like, but I'm going to keep it. And then I have these from Mary Kay, which I used to love, and I haven't used them literally for years. So I need to see if they're still good and work through them. I have bronze, silver, and vanilla. They were really good, and they stuck forever. From Clinique, this is the Starlight Starbright Duo. That is what it looks like. It's never been used either. This is going to go, I'm starting a maybes for a lot of these videos. It's going to go in my maybes. 3 that I am definitely keeping are from the ColourPop My Little Pony collection. We have Cherries Jubilee. And while they don't match, they match the color of the ponies. This one is Sunbeam. And then we have Posy. Drawer 2, there's a lot in here. So we'll go back through it as fast as possible. From Smashbox, this is the cover shot in Turned On. That one has not been used either. I'm going to put that in my maybe pile. From Stila, this is Golden Topaz. Some of these I really need to start using and seeing how they work. From Lancome, this is Filigree. This one, once again, has not been used. From Urban Decay, this is Midnight Cowboy. From M Princess, this is the shade Chestnut. From Benefit is Pause for Applause. Really nice, pretty pastel lavender or lilac. Nomad, this is Marrakesh. They have some really nice shadows from Nomad. I really need to go through these and start using these more. From NYX, this is the shade Jaded. From Lancome, this is another one. This is Mannequin. Once again, not used. So the 2 Lancomes I think I'm going to put in my maybe pile. Manna Kadar, I love this shade. This is one of my favorites. Fantasy, and I've actually had 3 of these, so I've put 2 of them in previous giveaways. ColourPop, this is Birthday Cake. It is a Super Shock shadow. Then we have Sequin, which I have barely used, as you can tell. I'm not opening the Super Shock shadows because you have to tighten them really well. So yes. Then I have another Cherries Jubilee. This one came broken, so they replaced it. And I've been using this one on and off. From Stila, this is a Magnificent Metals eyeshadow in the shade Kitten. This one is really cool. It is very much like the Super Shock shadows. I use this one a ton. This is Fireball by Urban Decay. From Cargo, we have the shade Road Trip, which doesn't look like it has been touched at all either, so it will go in the maybe pile. From Jelly Pong Pong, this is Supercharged. From City Color, this is the shade Cheers to Life. I think Cheers to Life and the Jelly Pong Pong I'm going to put in my pass along pile because I don't really like them. The same with the NYX as I'm looking at what's coming up in front of me. From Dome, this one is beautiful. This is the shade Patina. Another one from Benefit, this is Nude Swings. Has a pretty good size dent in there. From Blinky, or this is Blinky from JCat. This is Tangerine Light. I'm going to pass that one along as well. From Bobbi Brown, this is the shade Beige. I'm going to pass that one along too. It's not really a color I would reach for on a regular basis. From Benefit, this is a creaseless cream shadow in the shade No Pressure. I'm going to pass that one along because that is not shade or a formula I really reach for. For sentimental value, I'm keeping these two Jane Isings. I have the shade Moss and Ginger Ale. They are like so old. I mean, Jane has been around for a long time, so those are probably from my high school days. So I don't want to keep them and wear them, but I'm going to keep them for sentimental reasons. Another Super Shock shadow, this is Party of Five, which was from their 5th anniversary. I have two Infallible pressed shadows. I have Always Pearly Pink, and then Endless Pearl. I'm going to put those in my maybes because I'm not really sure if I want to keep those or not. I have used them, but yeah. Then we have Bare Minerals. I have so many of these, and I hate that they do this. So it's all in the top. This is the shade Glitz. This was from one of their holiday sets, hence the gold. Then we have the shade Sugared Bronze. Some of them are unopened. So I'm going to make a big maybe pile of Bare Minerals that are not open or loose powders. Then we have Glamtastic, which kind of looks like just foundation. I am keeping all of these that for right now. Moonlight. This is from a brand called Fresh Minerals. I think I'm ready to pass this one along because that's not really a color I really like. From M Princess, I just got this in my Ipsy. This is the shade Pretty Petal. So that will go in the maybe because of, we need to see how much I have and what colors. Last drawer, it is also really full. Makeup Forever, this is the shade 6P01, I believe. I am going to pass that one along. I can't tell if it's been used or not, so I'll put that in my friends. From The Balm, this is the foiled again palette. This is the shade Locked Up. I will be keeping that. Keeping this one from Lisa Frank. It's the only one that's still in its original packaging because it is Lisa Frank. This is the shade from Glamour Dolls, Stargazing. It's not the prettiest color. I mean, it's a pretty color, but it's not like, wow. But the packaging, Lisa Frank, definitely keeping. Steve Laurent, this is Green Apple. Definitely keeping that because I don't have anything else quite like that. Douche, I have two single shadows. I'm keeping them because I do have a palette, but I might just pass along these extras and the palette. I don't even know what the shade names of them are because they don't have a name. Love this one. This is the Infallible Paints Metallic by L'Oreal. It is in the shade Violet Luster. Beautiful color. Really like that one. From Clinique, this is the Duo in Jammin'. I have not used this one either. So I'm going to put this in my maybe pass along pile. It's really pretty though. From Marsk, this is a very silvery color. It is also a loose powder. I used to wear them all of the time, but I haven't for a while. So I need to see how many I can get through. From Urban Decay, this is the shade Scratch, which is probably my most used shade of all time. I've used it up in a palette already, or made like hit pan quite hard on it. This is a full exposure eyeshadow duo. It does not say what color it is. That is what it looks like. I am going to pass that one along to a friend. From Teeny Beauty, this is an Eye Teeny in the shade Firestarter. I'm going to pass that one along. I have two from Buxom, which I don't know if I've even used. I have Bold Bling and Style Icon. Let's look at them. Looks like I've swatched the one. So the one that I've swatched, I will keep. This Style Icon I'm going to put in my maybe pass along. No, I'm going to put that in my giveaway pile. Another one from Bare Minerals unopened is the shade Masquerade, which is like a bluey color. It's going in the maybe pile. Mesmerize, this looks to be a black one from Bare Minerals, so I will put that in my pass along. Fresh Minerals, several of them. We have Cat Eyes and Conceal Eyes. They are sealed, so Cat Eyes is like a brown. I think I will pass that one along. This one is Conceal Eyes, so it's like supposed to be a base. I think I'm going to pass that one along too. It's a fine like company and everything, but I have so many, right? Earthy, this is also sealed. It's a brown, and we know, if you've watched my channel at all, I don't really like brown. I don't gravitate towards browns a lot. My eyeshadow look looks a little more brown today than I was hoping for. It's supposed to be more purple. Lunar, this one is kind of, oh, this one I have used. I will be keeping that one. I have been using that one. From Savvy Minerals, my friend is a young living consultant, and she gave me this, and I have not used it. Whoa, used it, which is really terrible. It is a beautiful color. I will put information for her down below in case you are interested in any of their Savvy minerals or essential oils or any of that. I have powder everywhere now. Definitely keeping that one. Thank you, Rose. Bare Minerals, this one is the shade Steam. It is a white. It looks like kind of a shimmery white. Put that in my maybe, but I think I might keep it. These are from Notoriously Morbid. They had their Curiosity something. And they were based on movies. So these are based on 10 Things I Hate About You. This is the purple. And this shade is called Too Good to Be True. Of course, I'm keeping that one. This one is just a bratwurst. If you've seen 10 Things I Hate About You, you know what that means. It's a pretty purple too. I need to use these because, yeah, there's a lot that I need to use. From Naked Cosmetics, this is the shade Mother Nature. These are kind of cool because it looks like you could stack them up. It's a blue-brown. I'm going to keep that one. Then we have from Sephora, this is just a white. It's called Aspen Summit. I'm going to put that in my pass along pile. All right. Duo from Bare Minerals. This is the Magic Word, and their shades are Presto and Abracadabra. I am pretty sure I have not used this. They don't look like they've been touched. So I'm going to put that in my giveaway pile. This is an old compact from Mary Kay, and the shades in it. I'm going to keep the compact just with the shades in it for sentimental reasons, but definitely not going to be using those colors anytime soon or ever. One more, Fresh Minerals. This one is also unopened. This is the shade Mystery. I should show it to you. I will put that in a future giveaway. There's going to be like, maybe I should just do a huge eyeshadow one. We got some more mini Bare Minerals. We have Up in Smoke, which is a gray one, so I'm going to put that in my pass along. We have this one, which is Cream Soda, which is going to go in my maybe pile. Then we have Burlesque. This is a pretty cream color. It's going to go in my maybe pile. We have also over here, this is High Wire. That's kind of a pretty color, but it's not a color I reached for, so it's going over there. Same thing with Spectacle. I have so many brown eyeshadows. Like, that's such a popular eyeshadow color, and I just don't like it. Blush. Oh, this one's really pretty. This is like a pearly pink. It is also unopened, so it's going in my maybe. And then my last one here is this one is open, so I will keep it. It is the shade Flaunt. Let's do a quick recap and see what I have. I have these 3 shades, which I think I will keep all 3 of them in the Bare Minerals Loose that are similar. Then these 2, I'm gonna keep this one. I think I will put this in the Pass Along, the Sugared Bronze. That is gorgeous, but I have so much. Then we have, I'm going to keep this one, and I think I'll keep the Masquerade. That's that dark blue. So that's the part of the maybes. My other maybes, I think I will hang on to these for a little bit and try to practice with them. The Clinique sets, I think I'm going to put in a giveaway because I think those are pretty nice, and I've never reached for them, which is ridiculous. So I'm going to put those in my Pass Along because they're brand new giveaway pile. Same thing with this one. All of them I have not touched. I'm going to do the same thing for the Cargo. I'm going to put this in my Pass Along to Friends pile because I feel like I don't want to give, I don't know, it's not as cool as the other ones. And then my 2 Lancomes, I feel like I should keep them because they're Lancome. I think I'm going to keep the light one, and then I'm going to pass along the darker one, the Mannequin. No, I'm going to keep both of them. I'm going to keep both of them. All right, these ones up here, I'm going to keep Glitz and Glamtastic. We will keep, do I want to keep Flaunt? Yeah, I've used up quite a bit of this one, so no, I'm going to put that in my Pass Along to Friends pile, which is over here. I'm going to definitely keep my Notoriously Morbid shades. I'm going to keep the Blue Brown from Naked Cosmetics. The silver, I'm not sure. I think I'm going to pass along the silver, see if one of my friends would want it instead. I'm going to keep the pretty shade from Savvy Minerals, and I will keep this Fresh Minerals as well. Now, looking down here, like I said, I'm keeping the Juchés. I'm going to keep the Buxom because that's a really pretty color. Steve Laurent, definitely want to keep that green. Like I said, the Lisa Frank I'm keeping for the packaging. My Janes I'm keeping because they are, you know, Jane. Keeping this because I really do like this shade. It's a really pretty shade. I think I'm going to pass along this Locked Up from the Balm. Actually, no, I'm going to keep it, and if I get the full size, I'm going to pass it along because I really just, I'm keeping it for the packaging. Guys, it's so cute. Urban Decay, I have 3 shadows. I'm going to keep Scratch because that's one of my favorite. I'm going to keep Fireball, one of my favorites. Midnight Cowboy. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep Midnight Cowboy as well. Love this one from Dome. Definitely keeping it. M Princess. I'm going to pass along this one. It's just not a shade I would reach for. Like I said, Mary Kay, I'm keeping because of the sentimental packaging. Manna Kadar. This one I'm keeping because I love the shade. Nomad. I think I'll keep this one for now. It might get decluttered in a little bit. Love this one from Stila. I need to start using it. Keeping this one because this is a really good just all over one. I think I'm going to keep pause for applause as well. I'm going to keep this one just because it looks a little grody, so I don't want to give it away to someone, which is not a great reason. Now, my Super Shocks here. I'm going to keep all 4 of them, but I need to start working on trying to pan them because they will dry out fairly quickly. All right, so what I am passing on to friends is right here, as well as all of these shadow sticks. What I am keeping is all of this, which is obviously overflowing. Some of this stuff will go back in a drawer, and then I'm also keeping all of these. So keeping more than I'm getting rid of, definitely. And finally, all of the stuff that I am putting in a giveaway in a future giveaway, quite a bit there as well. I'm really glad that I went through all of this because there's a lot more shadows than I thought I did, that I thought I had, and I'm hoping that decluttering some of them, passing them along, giving some away, will help me start using them again, because I do love palettes and they're so much easier. You just grab a palette and you start. But a lot of these I could wear as an all over shadow one and go when I am in a hurry, which is quite frequently. So I think I need to start doing that. Let me know what you thought of what I kept and what I didn't keep. If you saw things in there that you thought were good or bad, or just your thoughts in general. What are your thoughts on single shadows? I would love to know that as well. I hope you are all having a fantastic day. If you have not subscribed already, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, it would mean so very much to me. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.